Good morning, class. Today, before starting new topic in our chapter 2, we will revise once again what we have done in our previous class. I'll revise those topic what we have done in our last class. So, class, let's revise once again. In our previous class in chapter 2, we have done page 20. The topic we covered was delete a record, sorting data, filtering data, and we did using advanced filter. Hope so. You remember class. Now let us again discuss about the topic delete a record. What do you mean by deleting a record, class? It means to delete a particular record from the table or the database. Do you remember the steps that we did in our last class? How to delete a record? Click on the Form button. In the dialog box, move to the desired record by clicking on the Field Preview button or Find Next button. Click on Delete button. Note, you cannot undo a row deletion after you confirm it. Means you cannot recover your data again after you have deleted from the form. Okay, class? After that, we saw a picture of the example how to delete it. Let us come to the topic sorting data. What is the meaning of sorting data, class? Yes, you are thinking right. To arrange the data in ascending order or descending order. Hope so you remember this. The definition of sorting means arranging data in ascending or descending order. Before doing sorting, I told you what is column header, what is row header, and we also saw what is a cell before doing sorting data. Some important things before doing sorting which we must keep in our mind. If you sort alphanumeric data, then A to Z option is used. Now, what is alphanumeric data, class? Alphanumeric data means these letters like good morning class, chapter 2, page 20, topic deleting a record. This is called alphanumeric data. Means we can arrange it A to Z or Z to A form. If you sort a numeric data, then smallest to largest or largest to smallest. What is numeric data, class? Numeric data include your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, what does it means? Then you can arrange this data small to big or big to small. So this you must keep in mind before doing sorting. Let us see the steps for sorting. What is the steps for sorting, class? Hope so you remember that. Steps for sorting is very simple. Open any worksheet, click on any cell, click on Data tab and select Sort button in the Sort and Filter group. Always remember class, we have to go to which tab? That is your Data tab. And in the Sort and Filter group, you have to select Sort option. Select the value from the Sort on drop down list. Select the sorting order. Select my data has a header. Why we select my data has a header class? In previous class we have discussed. And then click OK. Yes, we select my data has a header because when we select my data has a header, it will not include in the filter group. If we don't select, then it will be included in sorting too. So remember it class, these things before sorting data. Let us move to sort more than one column. We can also sort more than one column in our Excel. Just click on Add Label button in the Sort dialog box, fill the data and just click OK. Yesterday we also saw the picture and we got the overview what is sorting. Let us discuss about filtering data now. What is the definition of filtering data class? Hope so you remember. Let us discuss about filtering data now. Filtering data, it helps us to display the record that meet specified criteria and hide rest of the record. Okay class, it meets the specified criteria. Just remember this word. Specified criteria. This is very important in filtering data. We saw the steps too for filtering data. What is the steps? Hope so you remember it class. Select any cell, click on filter button in the sort and filter group in data tab. Small arrow will be added on column heading. Click on the arrow to column header in any cell. Uncheck the select all checkboxes. Select the checkbox you need. You will see that the list get filtered and it will be displayed only those results you have selected. Yesterday we also understood with the help of the figure. Okay class, let me ask you some question about filtering data. In which tab it is present? Yes, you are right. It is present in the data tab only. And our last topic, yes, in our last class we have done is using advanced filter. What do you mean by using advanced filter in Excel class? Yes, you are right. Advanced filter is the option used to filter the data in multiple fields using specified criteria. Means you can filter multiple fields using some criteria. Important things to keep in mind before using advanced filter. What were the three important things which you kept in mind before using advanced filter? There were three things. First was source, second was criteria, and third was our destination. Now what is source? Source means your table in Excel. Criteria means you should define the criteria in another cell from the table. Destination means in which cell or where you want to paste your filter. Let us see the steps. What is the steps for using advanced filter? In Excel, click the cursor in the sort data. Click on the data tab and select the advanced filter in the sort and filter group. After that, advanced filter in the sort and filter group. You select range will be selected and defined. Select the criteria range and define the cell range in it. Select copy to another location and select any cell. Click OK. Yesterday we saw the picture and understood too. And yesterday I gave you your daily homework. Hope so you have done in your fair notebook and made the notes. Okay class, let us start with our new topic in chapter 2. Today we will do about using data validation, adding subtotal in database, analyzing data with pivot chart. Using data validation. What do you mean by using data validation, class? Hope so. You have heard the name validation somewhere. Let us see what is the definition of data validation. Data validation is used to restrict the type of data or value that user enter in a cell. Means data is restricted in a cell. Let us see the steps for data validation. Select the cell range. Go to Data tab. Click Data validation. The Setting tab is selected by default. In Allow, select data validation according to your need. In data option, between option is selected. In minimum, type the number, and in maximum, type the number. Select Error Alert tab and type the input is wrong. Let us understand this with the help of the picture. Can you see this class picture? See, I have clicked on Data tab. In data tab, there is the option using data validation. After that, the box like this box will appear. Can you see? Allow in setting tab is selected by default. Allow, I've selected whole number. Data between, so maximum data, minimum data it will take 10 and maximum 100. If we write data above 100, it will show alert error message. See the your error message box is here. Let us see the error message. See class, in this I have selected the error alert. See, show the error after individual add individual data is entered. See, it will show this symbol and it will say you to stop. You can also write error message in this box and click OK. See, this is the error message you will get. See out here, I have entered 500. And what is the message saying? This value you entered is not valid. A user has restricted value that can be entered into the cell. Retry cancel help. And you saw this symbol? Now let us understand with a video. See the video class. Hope so you understood with the help of the video too. Let us move forward to our next topic. Our next topic is adding subtotal in database. What is subtotal class? Think once, what is a subtotal? Let us see the definition of adding subtotal in database. The subtotal features in a database help us to manage, analyze, and extract specific information from rows or relative data. Let us see the steps how we can do adding subtotal in our database. Steps. Let us see the steps now. Select any cell within range. Go to Data tab and in Data tabs click Subtotal. In dialog box at each change in choose month. Now see the dialog box will appear and at each change in that is the this is the tab or this is the in dialog box a place where you have to choose months. Select sum in use function. So below this you will get option use function. What function you want to do? You can do sum, average, count. There are many functions present there. In add subtotal to select option example cells. Now in add subtotal, this is the third option in the dialog box which appears. Now you have to select option what you are adding. So I have taken the example sales. Select summary below data. This means where do you want your addition done. So always select below data. After that you have to just click OK. Let us see some important things in it. Some important things. How to remove subtotal. You can go to data tab, click subtotal, and in subtotal you will get option remove all. Just select that and all your subtotal will be removed from the database or the table. Let us understand with the help of a picture. Now see, first select any cell within your list. After that, second step is go to data tab. The third step is go to subtotal. The subtotal dialog box will appear. Can you see on top out here class? At each change in, I have selected product. Use function is the second option. I have selected sum and add subtotal to product case solid total sale. So I have selected an option. So that is your fourth step. Now can you see summary by the data, replace current subtotal, and the fifth step is click OK. Hope so you got a idea how to do subtotal by the picture. Let us move forward to our next topic. Our next topic is analyzing data with pivot table. Can you tell me class what is a pivot table? Let us see the definition of the pivot table. Pivot table is a powerful tool for consolidating. The meaning of consolidating means to make to make data or something strong, summarizing and presenting the data. This is the definition of pivot table, analyzing data with pivot table. Let us move forward and see the steps. Steps. What are the steps that can help us to do data, analyzing data with pivot table? See the steps class. Select the entire data range. Go to Insert tab and select Pivot Table. Create Pivot Table dialog box appears. In Table Range, select Text box is displayed. The new worksheet is selected. Click OK. Pivot Table layout is displayed on new worksheet. Fill task panel on right hand side. Click and drag the field name into row coordinates. Drag to column coordinate. Drag to value coordinate. Let us see some notes that we should keep in the mind. By default, now numeric fields are added to row coordinate. Date and time are added to column coordinate. Numeric fields to the value coordinate. Let us understand with the help of the picture. See, choose an external data source, choose condition, existing worksheet. Now see, when you choose, like this layout will come. Wait, I'll zoom it. See, I told you in the third step, in table range, select the box is displayed in the new worksheet. Pivot layout is displayed in the new worksheet. Field task, this is my field task which is present at the right hand side, and this is your pivot table. After that, you have to just drag this and put in the solve columns, whichever option you need according to your needs, and you will see the changes out here. Hope so class, you got an idea, overview of analyzing data in a pivot table. Important for you, do make your notes in the FAIR notebook. Do your daily homework in FAIR notebook. See the today's homework. What is data validation? Write steps for data validation. What is subtotal? Write steps for subtotal. What is pivot table? Write steps for pivot table. Thank you class. Hope so you liked the lecture. And today we have completed our chapter 2, that is log using Excel as a database, and do the fill in the blanks Straight true false. Multiple choice. Answer the following question which is present at the back of your book in the fair notebook. Thank you class.